Hi Lorie, this is the sourdough starter maintenance guide just for you. Are you ready? Okay, so I keep my starter in this like big mason jar. It's good because when it rises, it won't overflow. And if you have any big jars like this, I recommend that. I have a towel over mine.
Oh, I wasn't recording.
Oh,
just kidding.
I have a towel over mine so air can get in, so it can get stuff in from the air, but nothing like big, like hair or like dust gets in. So we can take that off. You want to feed yours right after it's hit its peak and rising. You can see the legs, how it's kind of fallen a little bit, but it's definitely not completely deflated. That's like the perfect time to feed it. So what you want to do, you want to weigh off like 120 grams. Mine's 240 in total. So you want to discard half of it, which I'll do right now. Okay, this is good. So if you don't have a food scale, you could do it by volume. If you like measuring cups, you could do that. It's a little bit more difficult, but you could find a way to do it. So I'm weighing it out. I should have, actually, I'm gonna stir this first just to deflate it, so it's easy. So when it's deflated, obviously it's a lot less volumey. So 120 grams. There we go. Okay. So you can just like throw this away. You can use it for baked goods and stuff if you want, but I usually don't keep it. And then next step is the feeding. You put your jar on there, zero out your scale, or if not, just use measuring cups like I said. And then I have right here, this is kind of important. It's a half and half mix of whole wheat and all-purpose flour. The all-purpose is kind of like, if a person were to eat sugar, it acts really fast, but then the starter kind of crashes. And then the whole wheat's kind of like a person eating like bread or something. It's like sustained energy. So I use half and half. If you have all-purpose only, that's completely okay. Or whole wheat only, that's completely okay. Just you want to try to use something minimally processed, so like unbleached, organic if you can, and then something with like a high protein content. So zero it out. I'm gonna get a measuring cup. So since in total it was 240 grams for the whole batch of starter, I want to weigh out 60 grams of flour because I have 120 grams of starter in here. So I want to add back in fresh flour and water in a 50-50 mix. So I'm going to add 60 grams of flour. $15. Okay. I have to get a little bit more. That's good. Okay. And then what I have here is you want to use unchlorinated water, which is usually just like distilled water from your fridge. You can use that. And I put mine in the microwave for like 20 seconds just to get it lukewarm, because if it's too hot, it'll kill it. But if it's cold, then it's not going to rise very well. So just lukewarm is good. And then you want to add enough to get up to 120 grams. And then like I said before, just if you don't have a scale, use equal parts flour and water to make up for half of your starter. That's good. Okay. And then what you want to do when you're done is just mix it up until it's all homogeneous.
Now, what day is this?
What day is this?
What day is
this? This is day 5 of the starter.
And how long does it have to, you have to have a starter for?
About a week until it's mature.
So but, two to 3 more days, we gotta be good?
And then once I give this to you, all the yeast and bacteria will already be like cultured. So you can just start off right where I am. So you probably only have to wait. If I give it to you tomorrow, it'll probably only be like 2 more days till you can make bread with it. So it should be the texture of like really thick pancake batter. As you can see, it's like peanut buttery almost. And if it starts to smell like funky, just keep it for a few more days, because mine smelled like super gross yesterday. Now it smells yeasty and like bread, which is a good sign.
So is it typical for it to smell bad during the process?
Yeah. But since I'm giving you to mine, like first giving mine to you partially mature, it should be fine. It shouldn't smell too bad. And then just put a towel over it and some rubber bands. It's important to scrape down the sides just because if you forget them, then they get kind of crusty and that leaves a chance for mold. So when you're making this, just if there's a ton on the sides, make sure to scrape it down. And then it should be good. So again, feed it. I would recommend like after it's risen and fallen a little bit, that's the perfect time to feed. It's like 12 to 16 hours for me, that's what it's been. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Good luck.